We are just over a month away from Apple releasing the iPhone 16 lineup in September. Today, let's go over the latest leaks, rumors, and some good and bad news about these phones. As we get closer to the launch, we are hearing which features made the cut and which have been postponed or pushed to next year. Let's start with the bad news first. For months now, we've known that the big feature won't be something visible. It's not about the vertically stacked camera on the lower-end models with the new capture button that Apple is adding. It's also not about the design of the Pro models, which looks almost identical to last year's design. This video will be going to be informative, so make sure to subscribe channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The flagship upgrade for every iPhone 16 model this year is the new AI features, powered by Apple Intelligence. These include some impressive capabilities that Apple has showcased. Recently, Apple released the first iOS 18 beta to developers, enabling a number of new features for the first time. We've seen the brand new Siri UI, which looks amazing. Siri now has much more knowledge about Apple products, allowing for mid-sentence corrections, new text generation tools to rewrite things in a different style, either more kind or professional, suggested replies in messages, and summarization of emails. You can also search for photos using natural language and generate movies using AI. However, that's currently all we can access. Features like the new version of Siri with personal context, custom image and emoji generation, and AI photo retouching won't be available right away. Apple is fragmenting the release of these AI features, delaying some beyond the iPhone 16 launch. According to new reports, Apple has had a change of plans and delayed the full launch of these AI features. iPhone 16 will release the iOS 18.1 in October, which suggests that when you go and buy an iPhone 16 on day one, when it releases in September, it won't have any new AI features. When I first heard the bad news, it did not make sense to me. How could Apple launch the iPhone 16 without its big new feature being available right away? But then I remembered what happened last year with the Apple Watch Series 9. The Apple Watch Series 9's headline feature, Double Tap, was not available at launch and took Apple about 1.5 months to roll out. This delayed availability was notable despite being a key selling point. That's all the bad news. Luckily, now let's move on to the great things we've heard about the iPhone 16 lineup. A few months ago, there was a rumor that the iPhone 16 could be Apple's first phone to offer 2 TB of storage, double the current maximum of 1 TB. Initially, I was skeptical, but it makes sense. Apple could price 2 TB storage option significantly higher, possibly making the iPhone 16 Pro Max with 2 TB storage cost close to $2,200. It's hard to imagine spending that much on a phone. Now let's talk about camera rumors for the iPhone 16 lineup. Until now, there haven't been many rumors besides Apple adding a 48-megapixel sensor to the ultra-wide lens and some general sensor improvements. However, we've recently heard a few more details. The iPhone 16 Pro is expected to receive the 5x telephoto zoom currently exclusive to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, bringing this feature to the smaller Pro model. A report from The Information suggests that the 5x telephoto zoom could be added to some non-Pro, cheaper iPhones for the first time, indicating a significant lens upgrade for lower-end models. Details on the implementation remain unclear. Next, we've got some big battery updates. Apple plans to switch to new metal batteries that are more efficient and easier to swap out and repair. According to recent reports, this will come to 2 iPhone 16 models, the regular iPhone 16 and the regular iPhone 16 Pro, the 2 smaller phones in the lineup. This is great news because these smaller iPhones have had worse battery life compared to the larger models. Now, iPhone 16 Pro Max have 4,676 mAh battery compared to its iPhone 15 Pro Max having 4,422 mAh battery. Additionally, Apple is increasing charging speeds for the iPhone 16 Pro. Wired charging through USB-C will go from 27 watts to 40 watts, a significant year-over-year improvement. MagSafe charging will also increase from 15 watts to 20 watts. These upgrades set the foundation for significantly longer battery life in the future. This is the best news for iPhone batteries we've ever received, as Apple is changing the battery construction to a metal casing, which is expected to be a big deal. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is expected to pack some serious punch with the A18 chip. This bad boy is rumored to be built on a 3nm process, which basically means it'll be faster and more efficient than ever. We're talking blazing fast performance for everything from gaming to video editing. The A18 chip is said to include an improved neural engine, which could open up a whole new world of on-device AI capabilities. Privacy is still a big focus for Apple, so expect new features like the ability to hide apps and lock them with Face ID. And for all you customization fans out there, we might finally get freeform app icon placement on the home screen. It's about time, right? Now it's a term for capture button. We have also received details about Apple's plans for the capture button on the iPhone 16. Instead of being a physical button, it will be touch and pressure sensitive. You can swipe left or right on it to zoom and lightly press to focus. This setup makes the phone function like a traditional digital camera, where you lightly press to focus and press down fully to take a photo. This change aims to turn your phone into a professional-style DSLR camera, making it a big year for photography. Additionally, this will be Apple's first implementation of haptic responsive buttons, which don't physically move but respond to pressure and vibrate instead. Apple is also working on thermal improvements for the iPhone 16 lineup. They are adding a larger graphite sheet inside the phone to absorb heat more efficiently. This change addresses the overheating issues that were a big controversy at the launch of the iPhone 15 series. While software improvements have helped, this new hardware addition will make a significant difference, especially for sustained activities like gaming. It's great to see Apple acknowledging the problem and fixing it with this upgrade. Finally, if you're buying the iPhone 16 Pro this year, color-wise, we might see that the phone will come in some classy shades like space black, white, gray, and maybe even a rose gold for those who like a bit of bling. There's exciting news about a new color. Rumors suggest that the new color will be a rose shade, along with the return of a muted gold. This follows the trend of previous Pro Apple colors being more reserved. While it might not be my personal favorite, I know many people have wanted a pink Pro iPhone for a long time. This new color could attract a lot of regular iPhone users to upgrade to the Pro models. Overall, with just over a month until the iPhone 16 launch, things are looking pretty good. Now let's wrap up our discussion here, and please don't forget to like and subscribe channel. If you have any question, share your thoughts in the comment section below.